This was the entrance to Fort Point. I and my neighbors have worked for 30 years on the planning of this neighborhood. I've been really interested in the office to conversion program under Mayor Wu because our neighborhood really would benefit from an increase in residential use. So we've been really calling for housing density in our neighborhood for decades. There will be 15 affordable units within the project. The other market rate units will serve to alleviate market pressure on the other units in the neighborhood. So in other words, people that are already living here on a limited budget won't be kind of pushed out of raising their rents or pushed out of their unit because those market units also contribute to the success of the housing program. Mayor Wu, in this example, was ahead of the curve with regard to this conversion program. If you add residents to a downtown, even incrementally, you're really putting a dent in crime because you have more foot traffic at night. When you have a great building, you have the bones for a kind of a mini community within the neighborhood. I personally live in an older building from roughly 1915 that was an adaptive reuse, converted into a modern condo building. The project is seen right now in the neighborhood as one of the most incredible success stories, even relative to new construction of housing, because it's got the beautiful, rich, historic character of these wharf buildings, but it's also got the kind of modern amenities that people want. Secondly, we've been working on the preservation of these beautiful historic buildings since 2001 when we filed the landmark designation. The developer agreed not only to have it maintained in perpetuity, but to have it illuminated at night in perpetuity. I hope people come to Fort Point at night and see this building, which is almost like going to see the Flatiron Building in New York City. The adaptive reuse of these historic buildings with the landmarking has allowed buildings that are over 100 years old to have a new life for over 100 more years.